Hello! Happy Friday to everyone. It is a beautiful day out there. My name is Katie Munn, and I'm here today with you to do Monday Musings. Basically, Monday Musings is going to be a weekly episode where I share my insights, my experiences, my perceptions of the world, and hopefully they help you somehow along your journey. So I am here today at beautiful Black Mountain of Maine. I wanted to do the podcast outside, but it's a little bit windy. So, oh wait, hold on. I'm taping myself. So I need to sort of go out this window. So as you can see, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful bluebird day out there. Maybe like a wind chill of 11 miles per hour. So I wanted to share with you today my experience with skiing. I actually just only started skiing 2 years ago, which is kind of amazing. And through skiing, I've actually learned a lot about myself, a lot about life, which is kind of interesting. I guess when you do anything, you learn a lot of life lessons. So I have never downhill skied before 2 years ago. My only one experience was a class field trip. We went up to Sugarloaf. We were at Sugarloaf Mountain. And, I put my skis on. I was going down the bunny slopes and I was rocking it. I was doing an awesome job. And one of my classmates, he's like, hey, let's take the lift up and go to a blue. And I'm like, okay, great. We'll go to a blue and we'll try it out. So we get up there and then we're skiing down and then we reach a head wall. So for those non-skiers, a head wall is basically like this. It's a vertical incline that you go all the way down. So I'm standing there. I'm standing in front of the head wall, and I'm like, how am I gonna do this? I just learned how to ski. And my friend's like, no, you got it. You can totally, you're fine. Just like do what you've been doing on the bunny slopes. So I start going down the mountain. And for those that ski in the Northeast, you know that skiing can be wicked awesome. Like we just got something like 4 feet of snow, or it can be ice. And that year, my 15-year-old self experienced sheer ice. So I'm going down the hill and I wipe out, completely wipe out. And as you see right now, I have the overall snow pants on. I didn't have those on. So my jacket lifted up. I scraped my entire back. It was bleeding. I was just on the side of the mountain, like crying. And then I'm like, F this, I'm walking down. So I grab my skis, I walk down the mountain, and, people are passing by and they're like, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. And that was my one experience with skiing. Flash forward to 2 years ago, I was dating a lovely man that really loved skiing and he really wanted me to ski with him. And I was like, I don't know. Sometimes when you have traumatic experiences or life experiences that kind of rattle you, you're just like, you just call that thing off for life. But I was like, I really care for this person. And in wintertime, I always just have a little case of like the winter blues. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll try it. So I piecemealed gear together. My roommate, he had a pair of skis he gave me. I got some boots out of the Portland Gear Hub. Like I totally got myself all set. I was all ready to go. We just had to find a date. And literally 2 years ago, I think to the date, we broke up. And so we broke up. And of course, after we broke up, the day after, thank goodness it was a Sunday, I lied in bed, I cried, ate lots of chocolate, drank lots of wine. I let myself feel that process and grieve. And I woke up the next morning and I was like, I'm never going to be able to ski. And thinking about that, I was like, that's kind of weird, like that I thought that. Like, why wouldn't I be able to ski? And then I realized I have all the gear. Shawnee Peak, which is a mountain near me, is like 45 minutes away. Why don't I just go to Shawnee Peak? So I didn't quite have the energy to do it myself. So my roommates, my two guy roommates at the time, I was like, guys, we're going night skiing tonight. And they're like, okay, whatever you need, Katie, it's totally fine. So we went up to Shawnee Peak and I put on my ski boots and I went down the bunny slope and I did good. I wasn't like a pro, of course, like my only second time skiing, but I actually was good and my body, I feel like kind of knows the movement. And so it was just a really fun experience and I've been skiing 2 years. And I love it. I love it. I mean, look at this. Like, it is a beautiful, beautiful day out there. Look at that. So gorgeous. You get outside, you get in the sunshine, you move your body, you're active. And this experience, taught me that life often sends you challenges or adversity or something where maybe your plans don't go how you thought they would go. And it's always the question of how are you going to react to those challenges, right? So, of course, sometimes when things happen, like we need to wallow in it. We need to drink our wine and eat our chocolate or do whatever we need to do, and that's totally fine. But after that, are you going to wallow in the woe is me, my life's unfair, that sort of victimhood mentality? Or are you going to sort of be proactive and take whatever is coming on in your life as a challenge and be like, I'm going to do this? I totally could have been like, well, no, I guess I'm not going to ski because, like, but no, I was like, F this, I'm going to totally ski. And I skied and I loved it. And I've been doing it for 2 years ever since. So, that was a great life lesson in terms of when challenges arrive, honor yourself, be kind to yourself. But then you just got to keep on going. You got to keep on moving forward. The other thing I've been thinking about in terms of skiing that's really taught me, for everyone that skis knows, it's like quite the balance between release and letting go and then control, right? So it's kind of this beautiful dance where you're letting yourself go, but then you need to be under control, right? Because if you're not under control, you can slam into somebody, you can hit a patch of ice and flip over. So you need to have some awareness or control. Um, yeah, so just in life, right, it's balance. It's all about the balance. So what I've been really struggling with lately is with my business. You're right, I'm self-employed. I want to control my business at all times. I want to be like, okay, I have this meeting and I have this thing and I have this thing, and if I do this, then this is going to go this. But when we try to control life too much, we don't leave the openings or the possibilities for unexpected beautiful things to enter our life, right? So if we try to control every little movement, we're just not open to maybe things that may be for our highest good or things that may even suit us more, right? So, yeah, today what I would say that you should take away with you from skiing, the life lessons, is when adversity hits you or adversity comes your way, how are you going to respond to that? And are you going to be proactive? Are you going to be excited? Are you going to take a challenge or take a risk? Or are you going to sort of maintain in a little shell? And then the second part is today try to release a little bit of control in your life, right? So try to release the reins of control, let go, and sort of go down the mountain of life, if you will, and see where it takes you. See what possibilities and what things open up to you. So I hope you all have a beautiful day. It's Friday. It's gorgeous. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.